Okay, so if you can just respond to see if you can see, hear, and see me. Yeah, can you see me? Okay, yeah, that's noise. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start the class. So if you've done Pilates before, if you haven't done it before. So I'm just reading the messages, really small, right, but it's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to start. So just make sure that you can see me here, hear me okay, every fine. So what we're going to do now, just doing it in Pilates, we're going to get ourselves nice and warmed up and ready for Pilates. The first thing we do is basically just bring your feet together and just bring your feet out, sort of thing. Okay, so all we're going to do, bring your feet together. From there, rest needs just neutral position. And all we're looking for is just a neutral position, is just in line with your hips as you go to the top. Okay, and then your pelvis, your hips side, you're going to just rotate backwards, okay, and then just rock forward and backwards, and then just slow it down. And what we're trying to do is just getting roughly guide the neutral position in your hips as you're going up, okay, and then from there, your shoulders, you want to round your shoulders off just so they're in line, and your hands is just at the side here, okay, so not too far forward and not too far back. It's just neutral position from there. Okay, and then your head, your chin, you want to try and keep away from your chest at all points, all the way through the exercise that we're doing today. Okay, so we've got neutral position all the way through. The next bit is the breathing technique. Okay, with Pilates, it's in through the nose and out through the mouth. So when you're breathing out, try and visualize that you're breathing through the straw. So we're going to do this, we're going to just do this a few times, just to get yourself used to it, breathing techniques. Okay, so a big deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, try and visualize that breathing through the straw as you're doing it. Okay? Okay, so the last bit that we do is just get yourself ready is the core engagement. Okay, so your core is like your stomach area. And how you do that is you try and visualize that you're wearing a belt. And on that belt, you've got 10 notches. And on the notch that we try and look for is like notch 3. Okay, so how you do that is a big deep breath in as you breathe in through the nose. You squeeze your navel, your belly button in. Obviously, that's notch 10, really uncomfortable. So you do is let half the breath out. That's notch 5, and then let half a little breath out, and then that's notch 3. So what you do is you squeeze your stomach at the same time. You're trying to breathe in and out, but you're squeezing your stomach inwards. If you can't feel it, that's totally fine. That's just something that you can build up to each week that we do the exercises. Okay? So you've got your alignment on your body, breathing, and then the core engagement. So you try and keep that all together, visualizing as we're doing it through the exercises. Okay? So next bit is breathing with the warm-up of the techniques that we're going to do. So you're going to start with your head and then work down to the feet. So the first exercise to get yourself warmed up, mobilizing the chin and neck, is big deep breath into the nose. As you're breathing out, exhaling out, you're going to turn your head to the side, big deep breath in, and then you breathe all the way out. Okay? So this time do it with me. So big deep breath in, exhale, breathing out to the other side. Inhale, back in, turn through the opposite side. And then just slow and steady, just turning left to right. Each time you're going a little bit further, just stretching your neck up. Obviously, if it starts giving you really horrible pain in your neck, don't go as far around or don't stretch as far. It's just a little stretch in your neck, getting this neck warmed up, ready for the exercise we're going to do. Okay, so what we're going to do now is big deep breath in, breathing out. You're going to come up to the ceiling and then off to the side, back to middle. Same thing, top, and then the opposite side as you're coming through. Take time, slow and steady, breathing through. Nice, slow, controlled flow movements as we're going through. That's it. And then next, last one is just down to the floor, chin, and then off to one side, back in. And then obviously don't forget about the breathing into the nose, breathing out as you come through, big deep breath in, and then breathing out as you come through the middle again. Okay, so we're going to work on the shoulders now, so a little bit further down. Okay, so what we're going to do now, just hands just on the shoulders, big deep breath in. And what you're trying to do is keep your elbows in line with your chest as much as you can. Okay, and then what we do is going to do 2 circles forwards, nice, slow and steady, breathing out, and then slow and steady 2 circles backwards. Okay, so just take your time, try and keep your elbow up high. Okay, try not to let it drop down. As you're doing there, try not to do the small circles there. Try and stretch it out, small circles, elbow is in line with your chest as you're doing it. So if we go, just nice, slow and steady technique, 2 forward, 2 back, just keep alternating left, back and forwards. Okay, nice, slow and steady. Also as well, make sure your shoulders are not really tense, just relax your shoulders, because obviously this is just a warm up, you don't want no tension in your neck as we're doing it. Nice, slow and steady. Breathe through the technique, nice, slow and steady. Okay, just extend your elbows out and arms out. Point your fingers, and then same technique, 2 forward, and then 2 back. Nice, slow and steady. Obviously, big deep breath in, breathing out as you move in a circle, breathing back in. As you reset yourself, 2 circles forward, 2 circles backwards. That's it, nice, slow and steady. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to work a little bit further down. So what we're going to do, big deep breath in, and you're going to just do side bends, one side, slow and steady, back through to the opposite side. Okay, 2 things, try not to bend your neck into it, and try not to lift your shoulder to try and get yourself further. Okay, this is still the warm-up, so don't cause injury at this point, okay, or ever cause any injury at any point. Okay, just slow and steady, take your time, even if you're going down a little bit. All it's doing is just stretching out your obliques, your lats at the side, and also just giving your spine a little stretch from one side to opposite side. Take your time. Obviously, don't forget the breathing. Inhale, exhale, and now just sliding down. Inhale, exhale, sliding through to the opposite side. Keep everything neutral as you can, so every straight line in your head, right through to your pelvis, straight line, as much as you can. Okay, last one each side. Nice, slow and steady. Okay, now what we're going to do now is squats. So if you haven't done squats before, if you have, all we're trying to do is the key thing with this, try and visualize that there's this chair behind you. What you do is park your bum on the chair. Also as well, make sure your knees don't start leaning forward. Okay, you try and push all the way back. The back of your head to the back of your butt. Try and keep it neutral as you can, so it's a straight line down as far as you can. Slow and steady back up. Okay, so obviously if you can go all the way down, you can come all the way back up, that's fine. Even if you go down a little bit and back up, still getting them joints moving, warming up as you're doing it. Okay. Also as well, try and spread your toes out, toe spread. And make sure that it's fixed into the floor so you don't start lifting your toes up or lifting your heel up through the movement. Because it'll start making you go one way or the other. Okay? So just slow and steady, exhaling, breathing out. Inhale, slow and steady, breathing in. Exhaling out. Inhaling out. Exhale out. Slow and steady back up. And each time just going a little bit further, okay, even if it's just a small margin of a movement downwards, that's totally fine. Even if you can't get down all the way, just keep moving through that technique. Taking your time, breathing through, keeping everything as in line as much as you can. And make sure the technique's nice, flowed, steady techniques, that you're not juddering as you're going down, or you're not like trying to get yourself back up, pushing yourself on your legs. It's all about the technique being slow, steady, flowing movements. Okay, last one. Hold it there. Okay, so what we're going to do now, pick a leg. Okay, so what I mean by that is just tip one side. Now what we're going to do, you're going to just lift one leg up, slightly just slide across the floor, point your toes out, and then sliding back in, out to the side. Try to avoid counterbalancing your weight, so you're leaning as you're going through the side. You're not going through any technique that should be keeping everything out on balance. So slide down to the side, back in, back behind you. Okay? So when you come behind, come out as far as you can, and then resetting forward, out to the side, back in. And once you feel confident, you feel like you know what you're doing now, is once you go forward, lift your toe, and sliding back in, out, lifting up, back up. And then when you feel more confident, lift that leg up, through to the side, back in. Just take small baby steps with this, okay? If you get to a point where you start lifting your leg up and you start like swaying the leg, just try and be more strict with your leg. Keep it lower contact to the floor. Just helps you with a sense of balance. Obviously, this is something that you build up to each time you're doing this, okay? Opposite leg, same thing. Just get yourself warmed up with this. Keep your leg, your foot contacted to the floor. No lifting the leg up, not yet anywhere, until you feel more warmed up and ready for the movement. Okay, so once just lift your leg up, toe off the floor, out to the side, lift the leg up, back in, do the opposite side. Okay, start up little baby steps now, so a little bit movement, back in, through. Really good, big hip circles of these, and then obviously once you feel more confident, you can go full, half, right through. Okay, just take your time all the way through, nice, slow and steady. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to just do a rollout. Okay, so what we do from there, you can just slow and steady. Okay, so you can bend from the hips. What we're going to do is bend from the hips. What you're going to do is just nice, relaxed, breathing out. As you're breathing out, you're going to just slowly go down. You're going to bend from the hips, just relax your spine. Don't worry if the curve of your spine goes forward. That's a good thing. You're going to stretch. You're going to slowly come up. As you're slowly coming up, you're going to round your shoulders off, looking up. Your head should be the last part that comes up. And then repeat, bringing your head down, curving your shoulders over, curving your spine, going down, and then slow and steady back up. All the way through, take your time. Relax through. Each time, go a little bit further. Okay, so if you can touch your feet, try and go a little bit up to your toes. If you can't, touch down. Even if you go down a little bit, just go down a little bit further. Each time, get to a point where you can't go anymore, you're stretching out. Obviously, if you feel lightheaded, it's hurting your back too much, don't stretch out as far. If you need a chair, just grab a chair. And you're just going down to the movement of this. Okay, so even if you go to a chair and you just walk back, just stretching out. So what we're trying to do is just get that good stretch in your spine as you're doing it. Even walk down the chair, you down the side of the arm, the legs, you go through and down to the floor. And it's something that you can build up on your own time or during these classes that we're doing. So take your time, breathe through the technique. So inhale, exhale as you're going down, sliding through. Down as far as you can't go any further. And slide it back up. Make sure them shoulders, rounding them off, through, head coming up. And then repeat slowly down. Okay? So last two. Okay, so on the last one, okay, I'm going to speed it up. So obviously slowly going down, but I'm going to speed it up. So all the way when you get to the bottom, you can't go any further. You're going to just bend your knees. You're going to put your hands, once your hands touch the floor, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to walk forwards once, support yourself, come on your tiptoes, bend your knees even more, this forward, and you're going to walk forward just a little bit, and then drop your knees down. Keep in control of your body, okay, or what you feel you can confident you feel doing. And then all you're going to do is going to realign yourself. So your hands are in line with your shoulders, your knees are in line with your hips, readjust yourself. And then from there, the back of your head, the back of your bum is going to be a straight line. So what I mean by that is your shoulders are not like slumped down, not relaxed, your head's not tucking onto your body, your head is firmly fixed up, your shoulders are rounding off, nice, slow and steady, but you're not overstretching, so you're not like overcompensating, it's really tensing your shoulders. So like that, not really over tense. Just relax your shoulders a bit of tension, just so you've got support on your body. From there, all we're going to do is what we call thread the needle. Okay? Obviously, looking down the floor, I'm just going to look up just so I can see the camera. So all we're going to do is from there, you're going to slide through, you're going to slide bend in your elbow, you're going to bend, you're going to twist, keep your eye on your hand as you're going through, sliding through. If you want, you can lift your hand up from there, or you can go even further if you can't feel it. Is when you're down at this point, it's sliding, obviously for a spot, so you're sliding the leg out a little bit, just so you've got a deeper stretch in the side. So what we're trying to do is all your obliques at this side is stretching through, so you're pulling, well, sorry, not pulling, but you're sliding the glider movement as you're coming through, and you're keeping your eye on your hand at all points. Okay? So just take your time, whatever stage that you feel you're up to. From there, big deep breath in. Exhale, and as you're sliding your hand out through the technique, dropping your shoulder down to get that far, and then slowly slide it back up. From there, readjust yourself, supporting your weight, and then readjusting through to the opposite side, sliding down through the technique as we're doing. Repeat on the opposite side. Exhale now. And then inhale as we're coming through to the opposite side. Okay, last three. Last two. Last one. Okay, so what we're doing now, readjust yourself so you support your body. All we're doing now is going to move the legs. Okay, so you're going to dig one foot in, so your heel, toes, tip toes down. The other foot you're going to point out, so you point your toes outwards. You're going to slide your leg out. If you want, you can keep in contact with the floor at all times, so you support yourself, a bit more stability from there. If you feel like you're confident, you feel that you can just lift your leg up, lift the leg up, and then slide it back in through that technique. Opposite side, up, pull through. If you feel you can hover your leg, so hover your leg out, point the toes through, straight movement. And what you're trying to do is the minimalist, so littlest little movement in your shoulders. So what I'm trying to say is from there, that when you contact through to the opposite side, you're not rocking, so you can't balance, so you're not rocking this movement. Obviously, there's going to be small movements, so obviously moving from one leg to the opposite side, just readjusting with small margins of like what you're moving in the hips. Okay? Just nice, slow and steady. So a big deep breath in. Exhale, and as you're sliding your leg out. And then inhale, as you bring your leg back in. Exhale out. Squeeze that stomach, keep that nice and tense. The third notch, the engagement that we call, it's light, not heavy, as we're doing at the beginning. Okay. Slow and steady. And each time, If you want, as I'm doing, just lifting your leg up a little bit further, up to the ceiling, as we're going through the movements, through the technique. Okay, so what we're doing now, it's going to work on your arms. Okay, so your arms, what we're going to do there, from there, big deep breath in, exhale out as you're sliding your hand up, you're sliding back through. So it's a straight line. What we're trying to do is keep everything in line. So as you come up, you're going to come in line with your shoulder. Don't drop down too much. Obviously, if it starts hurting, feeling a bit of a strong pain in your shoulders, don't go up as far. Just stretching what we call the deltoid, just the muscle just at the top there. That's the point that we're focusing on. Okay. Obviously, starts hurting your neck, it's just because you're squeezing your shoulders that tight. You need to relax your shoulders so you don't get the strain in your neck as you do it. Okay. So a big deep breath in, exhaling out through. And then inhale, exhale out through to the opposite side. Just keep moving. Once your hands touch the floor, you can move the opposite hand up. Slow and steady. With a small movement in the shoulders that you're not rocking as you can balance the movement. It's ever so slightly movement. Or you're moving through to the opposite hand. Nice, slow and steady. Okay, take your time. Inhale. Exhale as you bring your arm up. Inhale as you bring your hand down. Exhale, opposite side. Keep your core nice and tight. So navel, breathing in. What we did at the beginning, so the third notch, engaging your core. You're not fully engaged where it's really tight and you can't breathe. It's right over compensating the core engagement. Yeah, so slight adjustment. So as you come up with your arm, you're going to come out to the side, in line with your shoulder. Okay, so it's not dropped down. It's not really too far up because you're not twisting your hips into it. So from there, and slow and steady through opposite side. Nice control movements as you do it. Okay, last three. Then get breathe now as you bring your arm up. And then breathing in as you bring your arm back in. Breathing out. Yeah, hold it there. Okay, spot the top part of your body. Okay, so this time, as you slide your leg out, you're going to come out to the side, back in, back through. Okay, slide leg out to the side, back in. Breathe through the technique. If you find it's too hard when you're lifting your leg up, just slide it across the floor. And what you're trying to do as well, not to do, sorry, is not twist into the movement. So you start twisting through the movement. It's when the minute that you start feeling like you're twisting into it, come back out through the leg nice and straight. Okay? So just take your time. So as you come and bring your leg up, you're going to come out as far as you can before your body starts twisting into the movement. You come bring your leg back in, slide and back through, leg out, back out. The minute you twist, you're not twisting into it. Try and keep everything in neutral position. So you bring your leg out without your body twisting through the movement. Okay? Take your time as you do it. Inhale, exhale out. Through the technique. Yeah, last two on each leg. Last one. And hold it there. Okay, so we're going to do it to child's posture. So all it means is just sit on the back of your legs, your feet, back of your feet, stretching your hands out as far as you can from there. Big deep breath in, and then just relax your body. As you relax your body, you're going to just let your shoulders drop down and tuck your head on between the shoulders. Okay, relax all the way up. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to bring one leg out, drop to your knee, the leg out, drop to your knee, and then just slowly drop the body down. From there, sliding one hand up, and then through to the opposite side. Okay? And then obviously just readjust yourself on your mat if you've got one. And then from there, all we're going to do, drop your legs down. And we'll start off nice and easy. So, okay, so we're just going to bring your feet up. Feet nice and flat. Knees, neutral position. If you want to start to see how far you need to get them, get your hand into a knuckle and just bring through just so you've got it there. That's the gap that you want in between your legs. Okay? And if you just want to guide it, that's fine. It's just roughly in line with your hips, neutral position. The chin, try and keep away from your chest. So when you do, because we're going to do sit-ups, you don't do sit-ups like this. Try and point your chin up to the ceiling. Just be a bit visual. If you find it's really hard, you can't do sit-ups, just grab the back of your leg, just pull yourself up from there. Okay, so grab your chin, ceiling, grab the back of your leg as you pull it. If you're okay without grabbing the back of your legs, all you do is just hands on the top and just slide, breathing in, squeeze, relax as you come down. Okay? So big deep breath out, squeeze your stomach, sliding back through. Breathe through, nice, slow and steady. Relax the movement down. Okay, last two. Last one. Relax. Okay, hands just to the side here. Okay, so you're going to just, if you've got a mat, all you're going to do is come off center a bit. So I mean by that, so if everything is in line, from there, you bring your foot off one side and do both legs, so it's fine. You're going to come off the center, you're going to just straighten out your legs, point your toe, and all we're going to do is going to lift your leg up. From there, lift your leg up, you do just small circles, same size as a golf ball, two left, two right. Okay, obviously my circles are not really circles, not really good at drawing circles. Okay, just slow and steady, just to get this hip a little bit more movement in it. Okay, and then you're going to build the circles up into a football, or two left, two right. Okay, then really big circle, same size as a beach ball, two left, two right. Okay, opposite leg, same thing. In foot nice and firm on the floor, coming off centre, point your toes out, lift your leg up, small circles outside. Obviously, try and keep your leg as little movement as possible. What I mean is when you're sort of not rocking, your leg's not going everywhere as you're doing it. Okay, and then open up to a football, two left, two right. And then a beach ball as you're moving through the movement. Yeah, big circles, really big. Open up the hips. That's it, hold that. Okay, all we're going to do now is single leg stretch and then double leg stretch. Okay, so from there, all we're going to do is we're going to grab one leg, we're going to bring the other leg pointing out. And all we're going to do is we're going to come off, bring your shoulders off the floor and just squeeze 2 seconds and then relax through to opposite side, the opposite leg. If you find it's too hard, you can bring your foot up just a bit more stability, support, and then squeeze from there. If you don't feel it, bring your leg away from your body as you're doing it. But from there, inhale, pull for 2, opposite leg. Nice, slow and steady. That's it, nice. Breathing in through the technique. Once you get more confident, you can hover your leg at the same time, squeezing your leg in. If you're doing it right, what you're trying to do is the back of your leg, the back of your hamstrings just at the top. Okay? And from there, you're trying to stretch out so into your bum, your glutes, into your hamstring, just at the back there, stretching through. Okay? Okay, we're going to move on to the double leg. So both legs in, stretching in, deep breath in, all the way up. Okay, from there, deep breath in, stretching in, and let the legs out. Okay, deep breath in. And what I'm trying to do is each time you come out, just open up your hips a little bit, stretch through. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is back to the same leg. So pick one leg, you're going to hold one leg, and the other leg, you can just basically go out to the side and back in, back through. Okay, so straighten out, the leg out to the side as you straighten through, back in. Nice, slow and steady. Don't forget the breathing, exhaling, breathing out as you come out, leg out, and then breathing back in as the leg comes in, and then breathing out as the leg goes back out. Okay, a little bit of further stretch, so a bit of adaptation, so make it a little bit harder, easier, whatever you want to do. So what we're going to do is one leg, you're going to keep fixed to the floor, the other leg, you're going to come up, you're going to grab the back of your leg. Okay, so try and avoid the back of your knee. It's just the back of the leg you're going to support. And all you can do, just ever so slightly, shoulders off the floor, point your toes out, big deep breath in. If it hurts your neck at any point, just drop your head down. If it doesn't, you're going to stretch the leg into your body. You're going to bring your shoulders up to your leg and then slowly back down. So you're going to come as far as you can and slowly dropping out, and you can't go any further. Okay? So inhale, exhale out. From there, slow and steady. Don't hold this position. It's just when you go as far as you can, go any further from there. Okay? And then progression, so a little bit harder. From there, you're going to grab out just the back of your calf. There. Going a little bit further, stretching through. Okay, just holding it there. Okay, so doing that. What we're going to do now is going to do it into 3 different sections. So we'll start off with the easy bit first, so just get yourself sitting up. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring from there. From there, it's nice and easy, just point your toes out. Big deep breath in. As you're breathing out, you're going to curl your spine forward, touch your toes, coming back, straighten that posture, nice straight posture, and then exhale, come as far as you can, and then back up. Okay, straighten out your back, curving, pushing through. Okay, so always straighten out your back, looking forward, and then curve yourself out. Okay, so we're not going far, only going back a little bit, straight back, and curving through. Okay, so that's the first section. So we'll just practice it. Inhale, exhale, stretching forward. Obviously, if you feel you can touch your legs and touch your toes, just bring your feet away from your body, point your toes up to the ceiling. So you're going a little bit further to try and stretch to touch your toes. Okay? Now, obviously, if you want to straighten out your legs, you can straighten out your legs, that's fine. But just remember, point your toes to the ceiling. Straighten out your back, and then just going back a little bit further. Once you feel it on your stomach, come back in, straighten the posture, inhale, and then exhale back through. Okay? Straighten out that back, coming back, curving your spine, straighten your back, curving forward. Inhale, exhale through. Inhale, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale. Okay, last time. Okay, next bit. Yes, the next bit from this is basically going backwards. Okay, so from there, you're going to just come up, grab the back of your leg if you need to, and all you do is get yourself just on this position. Okay, so if you need to grab the back of your legs, grab it, and then straighten your back, and then come all the way down, roll your body through. So inhale, exhale, and you roll yourself down. Obviously, try and keep that chin away from your body as you come up, back nice and straight, curve your spine down. Okay, so the final bit is basically starting from your hands above your head, sweeping round from there, and then just getting yourself up. If you need to grab the back of your legs, grab the back of your legs. Okay. Straight that back, straight as way when you get up, straight as possible, and then curve the spine down as you come through. Okay, so let's put all them sections together now. So start above your head. You're going to sweep round, inhale, exhale. As you come up, straight back, and straighten out arms, curve your spine, and there, moving over, sweeping through, straight back, inhale, exhale, all the way through, sweeping your arms above your head from there. Okay, and repeat. Inhale, slowly sweeping your hands, palms facing upwards, nice straight back, breathe out, inhale, sweeping forward, touching the feet, coming all the way back, straight back posture, inhale, exhale. So you're going to slowly go down. And repeat, sweeping through. Arms facing up, inhale, exhale out, inhale, curving spine forward, straight back, slowly coming down. Okay, last time. Okay, last time really slowly now. So the last one, touches the floor, is the winner. Okay, don't stop, just keep moving. If your body's shaking, you're doing it right. And relax. Okay, big deep breath in, bring your knees into your chest. And let the breath out, let your knees away. Big deep breath in, bring your knees into your body. Let the breath out, let your legs out. Big deep breath in, let the legs out. Okay, hold it there. Okay, last exercise, hip bridges. So what we're going to do, just adjust yourself so your knees in line with your hips, roughly. Yeah, that's all we can do. Put your hands just firmly on the floor, inside here. And all you do is you're going to push your hips up to the ceiling. Okay. The other thing as well, is bottom of your spine right up to your shoulders. Okay, so don't put any force on your neck. It's just your shoulders only. And then once you hit your shoulders, all the way back down. Okay, so like so. Inhale, exhale, slowly coming up, hitting them shoulders, and then slowly coming down. So what you're trying to do is C-curve, so you're curving your spine in like a rocking horse, all the way down, and then once you just get to your bum, once your bum touches down, slowly come back up through. Visual aid is if you've got grapes on every bit of your spine, you're trying to squish all them grapes on every bit of your spine into the floor, through, and then back up. Pushing the hips up as high as you can. Once your weight is on your shoulders, you're going to come all the way down slowly. Stay in control. Try to avoid rocking side to side. Ever so slightly movement either side of them hips. Going back up. Big exhale out. Inhale as you're going down. Driving that spine into the floor. And repeat. Okay, if you want to make it harder, as you come fully up, you're going to bring one leg up, lower your body down, and then drop the foot down, and then back up, lower the leg up, and then lower it down. Once you get your hips right up to the ceiling, then the minute that you bring your leg up, don't dip your bum down and then bring your leg up. You want to get that pelvis up as high as you can, and then pushing through the movement as you're doing it. You can swap on either side leg, going down, nice and steady. Last time on each leg, or if you find it hard enough just doing full feet on the floor, it's fine. Just stick to the movement that you feel hardest at the point. Okay, what we do nice and easy, just rock side to side, just twisting in hips. Take deep breath in, relax. Don't go too far, just stay in control of your body at all points. Okay, so what we're going to do now is lay flat, hands above your head. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what we're doing. So I'm visualizing that I'm laying down flat, hands above your head. Doesn't matter how the left is on the bottom or the right's on the bottom. I'm going to swap over. And all you can do is going to squeeze your arms into your head. Okay, so if you do swimming, you want streamline position. If you're not a swimmer, it's just your forearms. You want to squash into your head as much as you can. So you're trying to bring your forearms in as far as you can. Okay, so squeezing in, big deep breath in. Relaxing, just focusing on just your shoulders, your arms. And then breathing out, relaxing your shoulders, getting rid of all that tension. Just let everything relax as much as you can. And then swapping your hands over. So where the hand was on the bottom before, swapping over. Big deep breath in. Once again, squeeze your arms into your head. Big deep breath in. Squeeze, just focus on your arms. Everything else should be relaxed as much as you can. And then relaxing off, getting rid of all that tension. All you can do is sweeping your hands above you, at the side of your body, palms facing upwards. Now we're going to focus on now is your stomach. Okay, so you're going to drag your spine into the floor, your belly button, your navel into your spine. So big deep breath in, squeeze everything in. Big deep breath in, drive everything into the floor, your spine into the floor, your belly button into your spine. Okay, relax, just get rid of all that tension, relax off, breathe out, relax. Yeah, last time, drag your spine into the floor, big deep breath in, suck your belly button in, and relax. Yeah, just focus on your bum now. So anything from the hips downwards, and top part of your legs from your knee upwards, you're going to squeeze your legs together, big deep breath in, squeeze your bum cheeks together, squeeze your legs together. Everything else should be relaxed as much as you can. And relax, relax all the legs. Shake it off if you need to. Okay, once again, big deep breath in. Squeeze your bums into your legs together. Everything together, big deep breath in. And breathing out, relax. Okay, so from the knee downwards, come to your toes. You're going to point your toes away from your body. As you're doing that, you're going to big deep breath in. So you point your toes away from your body, big deep breath in. You get calf stretches it. You need to. Big deep breath in. Squash, point your toes out. And relax. Okay, shake off your ankles, twist ankles, point your toes back and forward. You're getting strain in your calves. Okay, big deep breath in. Once again, point your toes away from your body, squeeze the back of your legs, back of the calves. And relax. Relax, shake it off, shake your legs, shake your arms, shake your body. Okay, so palms facing upwards. Close your eyes, keep your eyes open, whatever you want to do. And all we're going to do, you're just going to lay on the floor. Okay, just relax. You're going to just eat individual breath that you breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to just let your body just sink into the ground, relaxing all your body, just getting rid of all that tension. Okay, I'm not going to talk you through this, so just relax. And this is just a quiet moment. 1 or 2 minutes just doing this nice, relaxed, steady movement. Okay, so big deep breath in. As you're breathing out, just let yourself sink into the ground. Okay, so just start bringing yourself back into the room. Okay, so just start moving your fingers. Start moving your toes. Okay, just ever so slightly, just move in circles with your wrists. And then small circles with your ankles. And then just bending your knee back and forward, your elbow back and forward, your arms. And then just get yourself into a seated position. Just take your time. Okay, from a seated position, just get yourself into a standing position. Take your time, just nice, so slowly. And then once in your standing position, just nice, just shake everything off. Okay, make sure everything's still attached, everything's still working. Okay, so what you can do is just bring your feet, doesn't matter how you measure it, width apart. Big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to just let yourself fold forward, relax your body, let your head bend down. As you come up, make sure your head is the last part that comes up. As you come up, don't stop. You can bring your hands above your head, big deep breath in, and then just slowly coming down, breathing out. And just repeating this movement all the way down, all the way through, nice, slow and steady. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. Any questions? Everyone okay? Everyone enjoy that? Oh, you're welcome. So obviously this is recorded, so if you did want to watch this over the weekend, obviously we're not back until 2 weeks now, the 19th of April. That's when all the classes will start again. Obviously it'll be online sort of thing. So just watch out for that timetable. It will be advertised on the Sports Centre. Hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Have a lovely Easter weekend and try not to eat too many Easter eggs. Thank you very much.